Although there were some funny jokes coming from
Of course.
LGBTQ sports Twitter, because they're like, all right, well, actively gay means that there's definitely a opens room for a DMP gay.
What is
then you have questionable gay, probable gay.
This is like active gay.
Yeah.
Assumes there's like an inactive gay. Like
It's like, yeah, when I get
I'm gay, but I'm not active.
there was this one girl
gay, I
that
just
said,
don't get
yeah,
burned.
when I go to parties, I'm passively gay. I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
So as we let's hit that other game 7 that happened.
So much on.
Fraudulent.
I can't believe we didn't even talk about that yet. Wow.
Shout out to everyone I met this weekend. Shout out Cam for us getting to this argument about Ben Simmons in the club. Just for him.
That's
to
a
do
wild
that
statement.
bullshit.
Arguing about Ben Simmons in the club.
Yeah. It was a white people club, so I don't count it.
Damn.
True.
Yeah, because
He's at Club Med.
I was in Hoboken.
Oh, no.
But that man, I kind of do feel bad. He's still gonna get these jokes.
I don't feel
Best
bad.
believe.
This nigga tried to flex, put up a picture against him dunking on Tyler Johnson. No, fuck him.
That's the thing.
Why?
If he wasn't
'Cause
out
fuck
here like
him, that's
this,
why.
if he's not out here talking about, yo, I'm the best defender. Like, if you can't big yourself up and take 2 shots in the fourth, I think literally 3 shots in the fourth quarter of an entire series.
3 shots. Yes, 3 shots. The entire.
For an entire series in the fourth quarter.
Did you see the stat that said Udonis Haslem in whatever game he played had more field goal attempts than Ben Simmons? I think games like 2 through 7.
You know what's funny? That like comparisons is just like people on Twitter, just every time someone did something good, like the first thing was Seth Curry is up to 34 points this game. Josh Richardson scored 34 points in the entire series against the Clippers. And then when
Josh,
Terrence Mann
why?
had his game, bruh,
Yeah.
it just kept coming back up. But yeah, the Sixer series, I mean, we kind of said it, honestly. We didn't know the health of Joel Embiid, but we said if the Hawks get hot, they could really win the shit.
I mean,
They could win the series. And shout out to Kevin Herter, who also has a great nickname.
K-Vaughn.
Did you hear that? His
Hey,
nickname?
Vaughn.
Apparently he did like this little video. His nickname is Red Velvet.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's tough, bro.
I just want to go on record as saying I was part of the Kevin Herter fan club
Same.
a few years ago.
Same.
I'm not.
I knew when he was coming out of Maryland.
You know who was someone who
knew.
told me about Kevin Herter? Keith. When he got drafted, he was talking good about Kevin Herter.
Yep,
Shout out to Keith. But
K-Vaughn.
listen, there's a lot of things this series. One of the biggest things. Oh, shit. One of the
Damn.
biggest things
Hell yeah. The fuck?
is what do you do with Ben Simmons?
You can't. That's the problem.
And I mean, like literally, they talked about it. Stephen A. said it. It's not giving up on Ben Simmons, but I tell you what, them Sixers fans definitely have. He can't do it in Philly. Like he was like, Philly will not forgive him for this.
Philly doesn't forgive anybody for shit.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I literally like he's gonna need a change of scenery, and I think it's the same shit where it's like. Philly's hard to play in, bro. It's not New York, but like,
Philly, honestly, Philly ain't it. Honestly, honest to God, I don't think Philly is a hard market to play in because you will never get slandered as much as you will in New York.
yeah, nothing's as
The
bad as
fans-
New York.
I don't give a damn about anybody. Like, you got a bunch of people from Kensington and Cherry Hill and Downington and what is it?
Not
What's the RB Valley? What's the whatever the
Reading?
place is? Reading. Who gives a shit? It's a bunch.
Lehigh Valley. there we
Lehigh
go.
Valley.
This is Terrence from
Upper
Reading.
Darby. Who gives a shit about
My
them?
thing is just someone on Twitter was like he's very Carson Wentzing it right now,
Oh yeah.
and that's pretty accurate. But like
The problem is Carson Wentz was actually he actually had an MVP type season.
yeah.
Ben never really did that.
I
Oh,
just-
sorry, yeah, but
I'll tell you what. I'll give you. Listen, I made this trade online. I'll give you
the trade machine. Oh
Yeah,
boy, the trade
trade
machine.
machine.
Yep. What do you got?
Porzingis and Jalen Brunson for Ben Simmons and Shake Milton.
You want Ben Simmons on your team?
I think we can use him.
You know what? There was a writer. I think it was somebody.
Listen, what do? We are career rehab. This is what we do.
All right, yeah, you might have been career rehab when you had that front office and that head coach, but you're a rudderless ship right now. So I don't know if you are in the business of talking about career rehabs right now.
Anyway,
you lost me on that one.
I'm
but-
still the reason why I do it is one, they're both young. We get younger, and I just think like we do a better job getting shooters and comparing and putting other people around. He fills the Josh Richardson role for us.
That's
as a better defender who can guard 1 through 5.
That's
Anyway,
I'm listening.
it's not that serious. It just allows us to get Porzingis away.
interesting.
But I mean, at that point, you're gonna have to trade because even Joel Embiid is airing him out in these post game. You got Doc Rivers out here like, can Ben Simmons be the point guard for a championship team? And he's straight up like, I don't fucking. One thing Doc Rivers gonna do is trade a motherfucker.
No, one thing Doc Rivers gonna do is lose
lose
the
the
second
series.
round.
yeah.
That was like I tweeted about this. I was like, I feel bad for the Sixers, but I'm glad I don't have to keep arguing with people why Doc deserves no credit for their success this season if they won.
Look,
Yeah,
man,
but who do you hold more accountable though, Doc or Ben Simmons?
Doc, you can't blow a 26-point lead at home.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
And another 18-point. Granted, the road, fine, I guess, but
I don't
18
know.
points in the
They lost three home games this series.
3 home games to a 5 seed.
Three home games.
You can, as the 1 seed, you cannot do that. And I remember.
But my thing is, we know who Ben Simmons is. So I think as a coach, you can't play this motherfucker in the fourth quarter.
No.
Don't play this motherfucker in the fourth
Look,
quarter.
you could have. Even with Ben Simmons being Ben Simmons, they shouldn't have gone 7. The series should have been over in at the most 6.
Yeah, they really sold that game you watched in the studio.
They did.
Like,
because I remember when we looked at the score, it was like they were up by like
25.
25, and we're like, oh damn, like not even worth putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get in the car and I'm like, oh, they're coming back. Oh, it's a 5-point game. Oh,
yeah,
that is But I think more blame goes to Doc than Ben because, like I said, you can't be up 26 at home, lose. You can't be up 18 and lose as well. Adjustments have to be made somewhere. Ben Simmons aside,
Seth Curry did everything in his power.
He had
everything in his power.
They both had a really good
Tobias
series.
could not get shots to fall in Game 7,
Which I feel
he
like-
got a lot of his shots, got a lot of layups that were just rimming out. He couldn't get his shots to fall.
well, you say that in Game 5 too. I mean, Game 5
Yeah.
he only had 4 points on like 2 of something shooting.
But
it was
Seth
bad.
Curry was the one who brought
Hey.
that Game 7.
Death taxes a Curry showing up in June, or at least a
There you
Curry
go.
shooting threes in June.
Because I mean, at that point, I give you that on Doc. Like you gotta, shout out to Matisse Thybulle. You know, that's a good person to give.
I would say
minutes.
shout out Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey, the reason
Exactly.
why they won Game 6.
So my thing is like you gotta. At what point do you go, Ben? You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Yeah, but it's
Right now, this is the time.
Yeah, at one point, as a coach, as Doc, you got to do that if you want to win this series.
basically.
Like he had to do it.
I don't know. I'm not. So here's the thing, right? So here's my take on everything. I'm a fan of all the Ben slander. Like I think he really does deserve literally everything that he's getting right now. He deserves, especially from how he shot from the free throw line, which I think is just, to me, that's inexcusable. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been in the league. You've been playing basketball your whole life. If you in the NBA, there's no reason why you shouldn't be shooting at least 75% from the free throw line. I don't give a fuck. That's inexcusable. Okay, on to the next thing. Yeah. Everything that Ben Simmons did, he wasn't good. He in 7 games, he had 19 points in the fourth quarter. Like that, like for the series. Like that's just wrong there. You know what I'm saying? You can't
He had
can't
19 points in the fourth quarter for the entire series.
for the entire series.
I thought it was gonna be less than that.
yeah, but
And you figure they were doing, it's not even like field goals. They were
They were
doing
free throws.
hack a Simmons.
So they had
So
like 20 attempts.
which is just like, and I don't know. He's been playing in the States since high school, bro. Like I just don't understand how like. I just don't. I can't fathom it. But once again, all the slander that he's getting, he deserves. Now, what I don't like, I don't like Doc kind of in Embiid throwing him under the bus. Like, all right, cool. Like, they asked him a question on the spot post game. Do you feel like Ben Simmons is good enough to win a championship? Cool.
That's a bad question to ask.
It's a bad question
That's-
to ask, but it's an even worse response as
It's
a
a
head
setup.
coach of a team
Yeah.
to say,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it's a bad. Like when you say bad,
It's all right. Is it the truth?
I think it's
It's
a
a
good.
very-
I
it's
think
a
it's a
loaded
no.
ass
I think it's a
question.
very good question.
I think that's a question you asked during the offseason. Immediately after,
Okay, but the
I
fact,
agree with the
the sentiment's
response.
gonna, the sentiment's gonna be the same.
I would have rather Doc been like, next question.
Yeah.
Like,
No. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But this is what I'm saying.
I
though.
agree with that.
It's
Yes.
like if you're a coach for a team, you have to defend your team.
You have to defend your team. Yes.
Same thing with Embiid. If it's your teammate, bro, if somebody's like, all right, well, like, how do you feel about John on the podcast? Well, I think he really could have been better today. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just corny. You don't do that to your teammates. And I think Dwight Howard said it best. Like he was on Instagram Live, like talking about it. Like he's like, yo, like,
how we're gonna do is go on Instagram Live.
yeah, nah, for sure.
Was Tia there?
Nah, it's just him.
All right.
It was just him.
She's in season, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm
you're
crying.
right.
But yeah, he basically was just like, like, stop with the Ben Simmons shit. Like, we as 76ers, like, we lost as a team, which I mean, like, it's a very political answer. But yeah,
Dwight had a good series.
I mean, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Embiid had a great series, and mind you, he was playing on a hurt fucking knee.
A
so
torn meniscus.
yeah. But even so, it's just like, you can't throw your teammates under the bus. That shit is corny. I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it.
That's another reason why I don't like Doc, because what did he do? Blame the Clippers. Towards the end, he
really
blamed
did.
the Clippers and got another job. How long do I have to tell you, old man? Doc Rivers is not a good coach. Like, it's ridiculous. The Joel Embiid thing, though, I agree. You gotta even just give the political answer or something like that.
I'd rather
but at the
that.
same time, that was unprovoked.
Oh!
Sorry.
Robbery.
It was bad.
I'm so
Back
sorry, but I just watched that, and that's absolutely an abhor.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Here goes Aaron Boone.
Number 15?
No.
Oh, he's going to the mound.
Oh my goodness. He's about to. Oh
But-
my goodness.
If everybody needs to know, we're watching the Yankees Royals game. It is the top of the
No,
seventh.
I thought Boone was about to yell out.
Nah, like you're really watching this. It's because it was so high.
Oh my god.
Dang.
He tried to frame it too much.
Robot
That is
umps.
just what
Robot
happened.
umps.
He tried to frame it too much. But anyway,
Beep, boop, bop.
the thing about Joel is you're gonna have a lot of emotions after the game. You obviously got to be professional about it. But like, at what point, if you're Joel Embiid, are you sick of his shit?
Right now.
And especially because we've had the conversation about how they're not a good fit. We had the conversation before this about who do you want to build off of. My argument was Joel Embiid. I was also the only one who agreed with that because Ben is younger and all these other things. But at this point, you gotta. If it's gonna happen for Ben, it's not gonna be in Philly. And I feel very confident saying that. But for Joel to straight up go, yeah, when you should have had 2 points and you ended up with 1 free throw in the fourth quarter, it's tough.
Was he lying? No.
He was not. Those were all
He
facts.
was not lying, and I think all of
Survey
us
says.
survey says we all can acknowledge that he wasn't lying. Like,
Absolutely.
Respectfully,
you still
but
gotta hold it down for your teammates and do that shit.
hell
during the
no.
summer. Do that shit during the summer, bro.
And it's literally have a conversation with him after the fact.
Yeah, and I'm gonna the guys that I was arguing with made the thing about like it's a mental thing with Ben Simmons. I absolutely agree with that. They're like, bro, like you're gonna tell me he's not shooting the gym, and I was like, we know he is because we see him shoot all summer.
Every summer we get
see
those
him
videos.
We see him shoot all summer just to not do it in the game, and like even,
Ask a Knick fan about Frank Little cleaners gym highlights. Ask Hoodie Mello.
Bro, we know
what
all
about Mitchell Robinson's?
Mitchell, right? Exactly. Point guard Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, and we all, like, even personally, like we all played sports. We all know people who are practice squad heroes, who like not intentionally, they would just bust their ass in practice when they get into the game. There's a lot of things. It just sucks when it has someone who was so touted, had all this potential, doing all these things, and it's like, all right, I guess you can't handle the pressure. Then don't call yourself a star. Don't get these all-star bids. Don't do all these things because not for nothing, I don't think he deserves them. That's what I said. It's just, bro, like I just don't think he's still young. Again, it took Steph Curry super long to come on. He didn't have as much expectations. All these things we can go into. At the end of the day, Ben Simmons blew it. I will give him all the smoke for that. I will make all the jokes for that. I'm not going to come at his mental shit. I'm just going to sit here like, you can have all the potential in the world, but it doesn't keep showing up. I'm not going to call you a star.
Yeah, I got this tweet here from Josh Lyons. It's the first time I'm really seeing it, but he's from Odyssey. He's also a Temple alum. So,
Oh, you were to Odyssey? That's like, okay. Odyssey's like the newradio.com for the listeners that don't know.
but anyway, he had a tweet that said the most frustrating part about the Simmons situation is I genuinely believe they lose more than they gain by moving him. But when the same crap happens in big moments, it's valid for wanting him gone for a scoring guard. And finding the middle ground kind of feels impossible. And I kind of agree. Because how do you get equal value for that type of skill set back?
You don't. You hope on a draft pick essentially.
Yeah.
That's it. You hope on a draft pick.
Or that somebody
How do you do it? You trade for the number 1 pick right now, which is not going to happen.
Like,
That's it.
how do you get an all?
How do you get Cade Cunningham for Ben Simmons?
How
right
do you
now?
get an elite defender who's also 6'9" with guard handles and point guard vision second to none?
Yep.
Where else you
Because
gonna
we can't lie. Outside of scoring, he does everything
He is
else.
an
Now-
elite player outside of arguably the most important thing in the game of basketball.
But you know what though? Here's it. Right. You do everything good except, you know what I'm saying? It's like
that was my thing where I was out here and I was like, yeah, I'm not saying Ben isn't a great player.
He's not a trash
The
player.
issue is that if I need a bucket, I can't trust Ben to go get a bucket. And
It's
they're like,
like-
he'll make you a bucket. And I was like, yeah, we saw Luka make buckets and still fucking lose.
it's like imagine finding a nice woman that, you know, she got a nice job, you know, she cooks well, go with the kids, but she's a 6 in the face. That's Ben Simmons.
No,
That's
Nah,
not
I
the
don't think
comparison
so.
you made.
I don't think that is.
six
For
in the
your
face,
own
bro.
good, I'm trying to decide if I want to leave that in
a
because
6. No,
You're
but
gonna
6 in the
get
face is
roasted.
No, 6 in the
Should I
face is
spot
No.
6 in the face is doable.
you should have said she's
6
like,
in the face is doable. Where?
Yes.
No, it's
oh
not.
my God.
Comparably, no, I'm saying in terms of your comparison, right? Ben Simmons in your analogy would probably be more of a 1 in the face.
Oh wow, damn, that's
Yes.
Wow.
Because 6 in the face means that he can actually shoot.
You can
it's just
make
not
up
well.
for personality.
You can
make
make
up
up for
for a 6 with personality.
Yes.
All right, so I guess he would be lower.
Your
then.
real colors are showing here, man.
Nah, so he
I
would be
can't put
lower.
this out to the public.
No. So if it's a 6, all right. So maybe a 6 is too high. Then I guess if it was like a 2 in the face,
Can't
That's
you
what I
just
just
say
said.
he had like
Yeah,
bad
two.
pussy or
Yeah.
something?
no.
Head game trash.
Head game
That's
trash.
better.
Head game trash.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like but that's
Actually,
not
no. John might be right with the
Yeah,
trash
you
pussy.
gotta say trash
I think
pussy.
it's
trash pussy.
Yeah.
That's kind of the most
Broken pussy.
important.
You gotta say trash
All right,
pussy.
all right, so then you got
Broken-
got
I just-
literally everything else. You
I
got
just
what I said.
remembered
Yeah,
the-
broken pussy. so you got everything except for bad pussy. Okay.
Because like
except for he has bad
6
pussy.
in the face is OD.
6 in the face.
Or because
in hindsight, I could have used.
and because we're not sexist on this show.
talk about holding each other accountable.
And hey, wait,
Thank
hold
you,
on,
bro.
because we're not sexist on the show. What ladies? It'd be the equivalent of a guy that fits all, build shit, can cook, has a job, no baby moms, trash dick. That's basically
You're
what
not
it.
that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy.
Ben
Or
Simmons.
gal. Or gal.
Ben Simmons is the basketball equivalent of a dude that has bad dick.
That's terrible. Wow, this nigga fucking hit a home run his first game.
Yeah.
Wander. Oh wow, this
What's his
nigga
name,
is
Wayne?
That's good for him.
His name is Wayne.
Wander.
Wander.
Wayne Wonder.
No, Wander.
his name is
Wander.
Wander.
What the fuck is his last
Wandy
name?
Peralta.
No, not
No,
Wandy.
that's our pitcher.
That's
Oh.
Because I
Wander
got
Franco. Wander
Oh,
Franco.
Wander. Okay.
Wander.
Wander Franco.
Wanda Durant.
The nigga from
Oh boy, but yeah, and you know what's messed up about this shit too? The Jazz and the Sixers, both 1 seeds, both losing to lower seeds, did not get the slander that it should have. I would
Oh,
think
the Jazz. I felt
for
so
a 1
bad
seed,
for
and,
the
and the
Jazz.
Jazz, it's like, damn, really?
Oh, the Jazz
You
is
were up 2,
tough,
like
bro.
that's like how Miles was trying to say, like, and then Shannon was saying, like, how like, oh, LeBron never lost to go up 2-0. They were up 2-0. And they were the 1 seed, the clearly, better team.
And
Steven-
that's
with
my
no
thing,
Kawhi.
like,
Stephen A. was out here saying he said that Donovan Mitchell is the best Jazz player of all time.
He is.
Yeah, bro. Hell no.
bro.
No, he
not.
is.
Oh no,
he's
we
not.
also
No,
lost
we
John
don't-
Stockman this weekend.
Yeah, we don't
He's in
associate
an
with
anti-vax stock.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a whole documentary.
So
We
it's
lost
no more
Stockton.
John Stockton, no more Karl Malone. It is just Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
and
associate
Royce
them.
O'Neal.
Well, I mean, by
And
that,
Royce O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal, yeah. By that logic, yeah.
No Rudy Gobert. Did you see Rudy Gobert talking back to people on Twitter
Oh,
the
I
last
love
few
it.
days?
Spicy.
He's talking spicy.
Listen, man, when you accomplish like that, man,
He was like 2 tweets away from calling somebody broke. It was great.
At the end of the day, I wake up and I'm still
Bro,
LeBron
more
James.
athletes should do that.
Oh,
More athletes
oh,
should do the
absolutely.
LeBron James technique and just go, hey, at the end of the day, I wake up multimillionaire. I play I play a kids game for millions. What do you
Bro,
do?
I'm just
Install cable.
I feel bad for Donovan because we know, like, that's the thing. Donovan, fucking Embiid, bro. They did everything in their power to win these series.
Happens.
Seth Curry did everything in his power to win these series.
See, Miles only saying this because he knows what's coming in the future. He knows what the inevitable is going to happen.
What's the inevitable, Justin?
Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks.
for Mitchell Robinson.
Damn, I wish the button was still there. Damn it, Matt. We need that back next week.
Which button?
Go
Last
New
one.
York, go.
Oh god. And that's it for us here. Make sure to follow us at Saratobi Sports on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go like us on Facebook. go follow us or subscribe to wherever you get your podcast because we're there. Please tell a friend because we does this shit. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Defendant Narwhal. Guys?
Yo, big vibes. Make sure y'all subscribe, dog. Like, yo, we really trying to do this shit. Like, yo, please. If I can quit my job and podcast full time and make money and eventually we get famous, yo, please. Like, that would be
Should be super lit, bro.
that would be the easier route. You know what I'm saying? We could take Matt along with us, you know. He eventually robs us for some of our money, and then, we got to have a dramatic breakup later on.
He owns our masters.
Yes. Straight out of Compton. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Black Lives Matter.
Oh boy, where do I begin? Yeah, as the Miles has said, Black Lives Matter. Also, Ruben wanted me to shout him out on the podcast.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure you did that earlier. So, yeah, that's.
Was there a particular thing he wanted you to shout out?
No, he just said shout him out. So.
Appreciate you, Ruben.
Yeah. That it is what it is. So, also going part of Trap Hive. Hidari. Traps all 2021, baby.
Yeah, your boy called you out for missing a lot of people in your acceptance speech, I guess.
He did, and there are many that I missed. Sorry, I just don't have the memory of an elephant. So, but yeah, Hidari gets the shout out this week, and you can put that in the thing. Traps all 2021.
I'm not gonna make a TikTok every time you say a new name.
Why not?
Because you gotta give me something more. It'll get repetitive.
I can't with these people. Haters. Goodbye, everybody.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down. I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins.